What's up, y'all? I'm back at y'all with another one. G the amputee hollering at y'all again. A couple things I want to touch on, but right now, I want to touch on this 21 Savage versus everybody in his double XL cover situation. So, first of all, I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. All y'all comments, I'm going to read them. I'm going to address them. Give me good feedback. I'm going to address it on the next video. So please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. We'll be going live soon, but right now, I'm just dropping videos. Want y'all to, give me y'all feedback on them and everything like that. So let me let y'all know how I feel about this. When it come down to 21 Savage being better than everybody in his quote unquote double XL class or just in his class, period, I gotta disagree with it. And I like 21. I like 21 as an artist. I feel like he's a good artist. I feel like he's one of the best artists from his generation. But it's a few artists that he just can't touch, and they transcend it. I feel like 21 is a better feature artist than a solo artist. You get him on a song with Drake, uh, guys like Project Pat, stuff like that. 21, he's gonna excel because he got that raw Southern draw that kind of brings you in. That's a contrast to whoever he's on the song with. Even him and um, J Cole, because I feel like that was the last project 21 had that was like a banger. That a lot. How much money you got? A lot. How many bodies you got? A lot. How many people? Y'all know the song. But that was him and J Cole. It was his song, but still it was him and J Cole. I like the things 21 does, but you can't compare him to Kodak. Kodak don't need no feature, and he's gonna go through the roof. His songs always, bangers. They always get played, whether it be in the car, in the club, or in the house. Kodak he excels when it comes down to that. 21, not so much. He's definitely more of a feature artist. And like I said, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, but I need y'all to comment. Let me know how y'all feel. If y'all feeling different, hey, let me know. We're gonna address it. Um, I'm getting better with these videos, so any comments, any concerns, anything like that, I'm gonna jot it down and I'm gonna address it on the next video. So I want y'all to be truthful. I want y'all to be honest. I want y'all to be transparent with me. But I think he can't touch Kodak Black. I think his numbers aren't as good as Lil Uzi Vert's, and him and G Herbo is debatable. But G Herbo is definitely more successful as a solo artist than 21 is as a solo artist. Now, 21 as a feature artist, featuring on other people's songs or having other people feature on his songs, I feel like he does a lot better than G Herbo in that sense. Probably Lil Uzi too, but he not touching Kodak Black. Let's just be real. Kodak is a transcendent artist. Everything Kodak drop is slaps. It's either gonna go in the house, it's gonna go in the club, it's gonna go in the car. I mean, all the time. You know, you kind of got to be in the mood for 21. Kodak is always gonna go. Some of the things he says is just totally different. He could come with melodies that's um, I mean, the other artists just can't capitalize off of. Kodak can come with killing all rats and dropping hard beats and stuff like that. And whether he be dissing or not, he could come straight down that lane and then switch it up to the super gremlin, soft. We was remember we was stealing cars. Now it ain't safe for you. I mean, and he did that, knocked that out the park. That's a home run song right there. That's one of the biggest songs of 2022. Can't take that away from him. That Super Gremlin is hard. You know, no feature necessary. Then he turn around and do the song Walk. I'm bringing pressure, I drip when I walk. I mean, Feeling Peachy. I mean, it's so many other ones, and I ain't got to go down the list. It's just the fact that these are all songs that he has. He's not featured on with nobody. He's not featuring nobody on them with him. You know, Haitian Scarface. You could just look it up. You know, and I mean all of them doing numbers. 21 on the other hand, like I said, he just dropped this album with him and Drake. Shout out to 21 and Drake because they both, you know, great artists and everything like that. But he, he him without Drake, I mean, ain't no telling what that album would have been. I mean, if it's just a Drake album, obviously it's gonna go to the moon. But if it was just a 21 album, I'm not sure what it would have done. Uh, I like him and Drake together, but 21 on his own, I can't even tell you the last song he dropped that was just a hit. Like I said, besides the one with him and J. Cole, but that's him and J. Cole, even though it was his song, the a lot. And I'm not sure if that was the remix with J. Cole on there or if that was the regular version. I'm pretty sure that was the regular version. But if I'm wrong, y'all let me know. I'm pretty sure it was the regular version. But if it was a remix, hey, then I might be wrong about that. But if it's the regular version, I'm right. And you know, I mean, it was a good song regardless. But he had J Cole on there, and J Cole did his thing. 21 did his thing, but you can't compare him and with his body of work to what Lil Uzi does because what Lil Uzi does, I mean, he's one of the highest selling artists in the game. Period. Whether he has a feature or not, you know, it's mostly off of his back. You know, and he features with Future and the biggest artists in the game, and they go seek him out, you know, just as well as he seek them out. Um, he sells out shows on a whole nother level. I mean, you don't want to compare 21 to Lil Uzi Vert because it's two different lanes, two different styles, and like I said, Lil Uzi one of the most successful artists when it comes down to that. G Herbo, that's a pretty decent comparison, but I'll say one thing about G Herbo. Even though G Herbo might have some features and might get featured on a few songs, when he drops his bodies of work, it's mostly just him rapping about where his upbringing from Chicago and where where it's taking him and how he trying to get out of that and the survivor's remorse he has from actually making it out and seeing a lot of his homeboys that didn't make it out. You got to respect that, and I do respect that, and I respect 21 too. But it's a difference because he's not getting on the album or getting on the track with 100 different features. He let his own voice speak for itself. And do his thing. You can't take that away from G Herbo, and I like G Herbo just like I like 21. But 21, his best bodies of work comes when he's featured on somebody else's song. I mean, him with Drake is they found something. They cooking right now. Like he had the song Jimmy Cooks, but that's Drake featuring 21. He had the Knife Talk. That's Drake featuring 21 and Project Pat. Now they got this Her Loss. That's a whole album, but that's Drake and 21. You know, so I mean, obviously, if you get with the biggest artist in the game and you're doing songs and features with him all the time, yeah, your number's gonna be a little bit bloviated, a little bit overinflated to the point where it might make you look like you're better or doing more th- yeah, than what you are. Because if those were solo numbers, they wouldn't be close to that. Kodak don't need that. Kodak dropping, solo, whether he had one feature or no features, whether if he had five features or no features. I mean, his numbers gonna always be better than decent. And on top of that, some of the songs he makes, I mean, it's just transcendent. And a lot of these guys couldn't even make songs like that. You could, 21 wouldn't been able to make that Super Gremlin and make that his own song. Then turn around and do the song Walk. Then turn around and do the song Spin after Walk. I mean, it's kind of hard to compare it, because Kodak just, he's like a ball of talent. Switch up his flow, switch up his style, and switch up his lingo. His lingo is, it's uncomparable right now. 21 he got that deep Atlanta Southern drawl that kind of works well with other artists and works well, especially with what Drake's trying to do. Drake is a genius. What people, a lot of people do know, but what some people don't know. Drake know how to tap in to the sound that you have to elevate the sound that he has, and Drake is already the number one artist in the game. So, him doing that, being a genius like that, it kind of it's kind of like a cheat code, but that's Drake for you. He know how to tap into that. He knows how to do that. 21 on the other hand, he he's kind of like a one trick pony. What you see is what you get. You know, Metaphor is pretty basic. The things he says is nothing he says is really over the top. It's just the way he says it. In the tone of his voice when he says it. And when you contrast that with the things that Drake says, it kind of makes it seem like it's a lot more going on there than what it is, you know. And I want to be transparent. Like I said, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and I want you to let me know what you feel like, I might be a little bit biased on, or I might need to be more abreast to something. Let me know. Tell me. I'm gonna check it out, and I'm gonna get back at you and everything like that, and I'm gonna address it, honestly and respectfully, you know. But if this is just my opinion right now, and like I said, soon we'll be going live, and I'll be getting you guys' opinion live, and we can address it like that. But from my opinion, I just don't see 21 um, being on those guys. Not being on those guys' level. I'll take that back. He's on those level, but he Lil Uzi Vert, that's a different lane. Him and G Herbo, that's real comparable. Him and Kodak is not comparable. Now you could compare Kodak to somebody maybe like NBA YoungBoy. You know, that's because what NBA YoungBoy does on the track is he does a lot of solo features. I mean a lot of solo tracks. No features and everything like that, and he still sells out the roof. Just like Kodak. Don't need a feature. Can change. I mean, change melodies, tap into a whole different type of song, and make it his own. Like Kodak did with Super Gremlin, like NBA YoungBoy did with Like a Jungle. That's C Murder song. And the way he flipped that and changed that and made that his own, you could tell he put a lot of thought into that song right there. And I mean, he's not in their double XL cover, but I was just saying that to say that that's a better matchup with Kodak Black, NBA YoungBoy, because I feel like they got probably around the same amount of bangers, and a lot of them don't need a feature. Just put it like that. 21 Savage, most of his songs, I can't even name you the last song he had that I could just say was a banger that wasn't a feature. Like I said, if that J. Cole song, that a lot with him and J. Cole, if that was a remix and the regular version, then I was wrong on that, okay? So if that was a remix, then his regular version of a lot was, that's fire. But if it wasn't, then I just can't tell you the last 21 Savage song that I listened to or that I just felt bang or slapped without a feature. So I mean, like I said, we're gonna touch back in on this topic because it's definitely a hot one right now, and but I definitely want to get you guys' opinion. If y'all feel like it's somebody else that you could toss in that hat, toss in the hat and put it in the ring and everything like that. Y'all let me know. But and I like 21, and I like the ambition. Don't get me wrong. I like that he feels like that about himself. He feel like he one of the best artists in the game. Can't nobody touch him. But right now, 21, you got a cheat code. The literal best artist in the game, Drake, likes you to the point where he's overextending and putting you on more of his work than anybody else. And y'all just dropped a joint album together. So that's a literal cheat code right there. You know. Kodak ain't doing that. None of the other artists is doing that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a special guy to get Drake. I mean, to drop a whole joint album with Drake, the actual number one. I mean, Drake's like we all know, Drake sold more than the Beatles. So um, you got to be a special guy to get him or to have him get you on the whole album. But if you take that away, and you take all these Drake features away and that J. Cole feature away, what was the last thing 21 dropped that was just you know, slapping like that? What is it, that bank account? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account on God. You know, now that's a banger. I give you that. Now that's a banger. That's a banging song. But that's few and far in between for a solo song, like that. I mean, that was a solo album. That was him and I want to say Metro Boomin. That was those two, that album right there. But that was the best song off the album. And if I'm wrong, I want y'all to let me know. What I'm saying, I'm gonna go back and try. I'm gonna correct myself if I'm wrong, and I'm gonna definitely address any comments that might say I'm wrong. But I don't want to hold you guys too long. I definitely want to get some feedback. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment. Please subscribe. Give me some likes too. But let me know how y'all feel, and I'm gonna come back at y'all with another one, okay? But I just had a touch base right there, and we ain't dropping this topic. We're gonna pick this one back up. But I got something else I want to talk to y'all about in a minute, okay? So I'll be back in a few. G the Amputee, I'm out. One.